friends, it's Christy. Welcome to Bitly Ditley Has Plans. In today's video, we are setting up and moving in to my Plum paper vertical columns planner for 2023. So let's get started. Alrighty friends, so we have quite the task at hand. This is my 2023 book. If you didn't catch my flip through video, what it is it's actually an 18-month book, and the reason I do that is so I get this extra big coil. I'm going to take it apart. I'm going to put together just 2023 because this actually starts in July of 2023 and goes all the way through to December of 2024. The reason it starts in July is because I already have the first half of the year from when I bought my planner last year, and I did an 18-month with all of 2022 plus the first 6 months of 2023. So I know it sounds like a lot of work, but it actually was worth it because this coil is perfect when you have just a year on it, but sticker it up. So I'm going to start with, I've got some skinny pliers here. I've got these jewelry pliers here. These have a plastic head, which is nice because they do less damage to the coil, but sometimes I find it's so big, it's kind of hard to maneuver inside here. These skinny tipped ones, I snuck from my husband's toolbox, and I've wrapped them in painter's tape and just like black electrical tape so that the ridges on the inside here won't really damage up the coil too much. So what I'm going to do first is you kind of got to take this opening here. I want you to be able to see this. Hopefully you can see this. See this sort of turned in portion? So I'm going to take this and straighten it out, and that will allow me to run the coil through. And then you kind of got to pull this up a little bit just so that it's not inside there, so that then you can uncoil the book. So it takes a little bit to get it started, but then once you go, see how it's slipping through? So I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to uncoil the rest of this so you don't have to sit here and watch all of this. And then I'll be back. Okay, so I have the coil out. Look at how big this coil is. I wonder if we should measure it. Let's see. So this is about, yeah, it's like a 1.5 inch coil. So in order to get the biggest possible coil, I max out at 18 months. So this is the clear plastic cover, which I do like to try to keep. And then this was the cover that I ordered. It says, "Bloom where you are planted." Bloom is going to be my word for the year. So I was really excited about this. I thought it was so beautiful. But what happened was I ordered this to be interchangeable, and what you do is in the comments, right when you're checking out, you ask them to snip the cover so that it's interchangeable, and they will. Unfortunately, they missed that this time around. This is the first time that they didn't do that for me. So I am going to take my little cutter bee scissors, just a really sharp pointed pair of scissors, and I'm just going to snip inside here to make it so that I can make this interchangeable and just plop this on and off, because I'm not sure if I'm going to start the year with this cover. I probably will, but I have a snow cover that I kind of want to start with January. But I'm going to go ahead and snip this, and I'll do this to the front and the back. So let me go ahead and take care of this, and then I'll be right back. Okay, so as you can see here, I went ahead, I snipped the front and the back. So now I'll be able to plop it onto the coil and plop it off. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put these to the side for now. Alrighty, so that's that. And then what I thought I'd do, since I have it apart and it's a little bit easier to kind of work with this when it's kind of separated, I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to take these plastic covers, put those to the side for a second, and then let's go ahead and like put my name down in the book while the pages are loose. Kind of like when you have the disc system, it's nice that you can kind of pull pages out and work on them individually. I have this name sticker here. It's a vinyl that I got from Ohana Craft Co. So I'm gonna, let's see, peel this off. I hope I'm doing this right. I always forget how to do these because I only do it once a year. Let me see, I think I peel this off. Yeah, peel it off the backing paper and then stick this here. Let's see. I think what I'm going to do is white this out. Let me see how I did this in my last book. Oh yeah, I whited that out and I put it on the top line. Okay, let's do that. Let's do what I did last time. Okay, so let's go ahead and put some white out here. Try to cover it all in one swipe. Not bad. Because I know once I put this down, I can't lift it back up and reposition it, because it'll bring up that white out. Okay, so then let's put this here. There we go. I'm going to use my little scraper here to kind of make sure the letters are pressed down nicely. Get all that so I don't end up peeling them back up. And then let's see, here's always the test to make sure I, oh, no, see, peel this up without taking the letter back up. I'm going to take up some of that white out. Oops, the little dot didn't stay. There we go. It's painstaking. There we go. Oops, that dot again. Not too bad. Not pulling up too much of the white out. Okay, there we go. I'm calling it good. Okay, so there's my name. And then last year I did decorate that page, but I did that on a different day just because there's a lot going on here. So my first two pages are the year at a glance for 2023 and then 2024. And then I have special dates and then ideas, plans, and goals. So let's take these pages. Let's take July through December, because I know I'm going to need that. And I'm going to put it together with the January to June. So this will be the actual pages of the book. Okay, and then I'm going to put this whole year. Let's pull this. I'm going to put this to the side. I'm actually probably going to coil that. And then I'm going to do notes pages. And what I thought I would do, friends, is I maxed this out because, like I said, I want to max out the coil. But I think what I'm going to do is maybe like just 5 pages, because I really don't use these notes that much. I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of the dot grid. And then I do have some lined from the previous book. I thought I'd put maybe some lined pages in here as well. 3, 4, let's do like 5 of each. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Since I have it, we'll put that in there. And then what's at the back of this? I don't need the contacts page or the passwords page, but I do like the 2025. Actually, this makes more sense in my next year's book with 2024. So I think I'm going to leave all that out. So there's that. I do have a vinyl sleeve. I didn't order a new one because I just pulled this from my 2021 book. It already has my Erin Condren pen loop, which is a little stretched out, but it still works. So I have that, and I have the 2 pocket little folder there. So that's going to be sort of the guts of the book. And then what I thought I would do as well, because I want to do a vision board this year. I didn't do that last year, or for this year, 2022, and I kind of missed it. I did it in 2021. So I'm going to put 2 of these dot grid pages here, because I want to be able to do like a 2-page spread like this. So I don't know how we'll do it, but we will make it work. We'll figure it out. So that's the book. But let's go ahead while I have the pages loose. I think it'll be a little bit easier to kind of do some of this pre-planning. So I have my dots here. Got a pen. And what I thought I would do is put down, I like to kind of just fill in or highlight dot some of the things that I know I have going on for the year. So just sort of, I have kind of like an at a glance. And what I think I'm going to do is down here, I'm going to do this. So this color is going to be work. So kind of like work events kind of thing. And then I'm going to do yellow for school events like Sophie's graduation. I'm going to do this here. And then red will be holidays, so days off from work or school. Most of them are the same. Holidays. And then I thought I would do a green one for vacations. We don't have a major vacation plan just yet. We want to do something in the summer, but we do go up to our cabin. So we have a couple of those days already on the books. Okay, so let me see. I'm going to start with work things. And I did make some notes. So in January, I know I will be out from here, here, and here for our board retreat. And then I also have the 15th through the 17th in February is our MEC group goes on retreat. And then in March, I have my COL meeting, which is always a Friday. In April, we have our ledge day and a board meeting. And then May, we have a new conference. It's a health IT conference. And then October is my big meeting every year. And that is going to be the 19th, 20th, 21st, and 22nd. So there's that. I do have a couple of meetings that have not yet been scheduled. They usually happen in like August, so those will be to do once I get those dates nailed down. Okay, so now school events. We've got the crab feed on the 28th, which I'm not going to mark because I won't be able to be here and I don't want to try to put yellow on top of that. And then we have Ash Wednesday Mass, which is on the 22nd. I want to try to make it to that Mass. And then we have the Mother-Daughter Ball and Revelry. So Revelry, this is our big fundraising gala. And then the Mother-Daughter Ball, what day did I say that was? That's the 11th of March. And then we have Meet a Parent for lunch on the 15th. This is fun. So my mom and I and Scott go and we meet Sophie for lunch. And then International Night, this is really fun too. It's kind of like a little talent show with all the different, like the French club, the Spanish club, the Italian club, and they sing songs or they do little skits pertaining to the culture of that club. And then we have spring break. That's good. I'm going to do spring break as a holiday. And then we have the senior family reception. So this is when we will buy Sophie's lock, and they have this fence called Locks of Love. And it has the girl's name and the year she graduated. So we did that with Emma. It was really neat. So I'm going to do that. And then we have senior ball on the 29th. So there's that. I'll have my board meeting the day before, but that'll be fine. And then May 5th is the farewell mass. So again, I hope I get to do that one. And then the 17th is her baccalaureate mass, and the 18th is her graduation. So there's that. And then holidays, I pulled my work holidays. The end of the year, they always issue like what the 2023 holidays will be. So this is considered our New Year's holiday. And then we've got the 16th off for MLK. We've got the 20th of February off for the President's Day. And then the 31st is Cesar Chavez Day. And then May 29th is Memorial. And then we've got June 19th is Juneteenth. A lot of 3-day weekends there. And then we've got the 4th of July. What day is the 4th on? Oh, it's on a Tuesday. So that means I might want to take that Monday off or the Wednesday, depending on what we do. September 4th is Labor Day. This is kind of easier without the coil, to be quite honest, friends. And then, where was I? November 10th is Veterans. Oh, nice. So that's another 3-day weekend. And then the 23rd is Thanksgiving. And then we get the 24th off as well. And then Monday is the December 25th. So we get Christmas off. And then we get all of this week off. So I wonder if I should just go, I'll just do these little dots. We get the whole week off between Christmas and New Year's. Okay, and then in 2024, we get the Monday. You know what? I might as well do that. Look, because I know that one. We get the first off. Okay, there we go. Okay, so those are holidays. I believe that's all of them. And then I know we have, this was the one I was going to use for vacations. We will be up at our cabin. Let's see, we'll go up here, here, and here. And then we already have February dates scheduled as well. February 24, 25, and 26. Okay, so those will be ski weekend. Well, this one we might not ski, but this one will definitely ski. So there's that. Okay, so those are the holidays, weekends, and school events that I know of. I don't know what's going on in the summer yet. I'm not sure when Emma and Sophie will go back to school or anything like that. So that's that. And then, like I said, I only know that much for the 2024 so far. So then now let's look at special dates. So I have a ton of birthdays and anniversaries and things like that. And let me just show you what it looked like in my 2022 book. So we'll flip this over. So here's what I did. Let me open the book up. So what I did was I put in all of the birthdays and anniversaries, and I drew the little line here, and then I put like work stuff dates in that I had, and then I drew another line, and where I came across major sales. So like Plum Paper has a cover sale, Happy Planner has a big 70% off sale sometime in March, and then anniversary sales, back to school. There's an EC Warehouse sale in August, that kind of stuff. I put those in here again, just so I can kind of be prepared for the year and know, oh, there's a sale coming up in 2 months. So let me put away some extra money just to kind of take advantage of the sales. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to write all of these in on my current pages, but not make you sit through it. So let me go ahead and do this off camera, and then we'll come back. Alrighty, friends. So I took the time to write all of those in. I didn't want you to have to sit there and watch me, and you know I can't talk and write at the same time. So that's that. Then next is ideas, plans, and goals. And I've never really used these much. I did start doing things like I would make lists here of like books to read. If someone said, oh, I just read this great book, or movies or something like that, or if there were podcasts to listen to, I would just kind of like create a little column for each one of those types of categories and then kind of put in things in there. So I will probably just leave this open and kind of do the same thing. If something comes to mind, I will do that. And then this page is blank. And then, like I said, I wanted to do a dashboard, a 2-page dashboard spread like I did in 2021. So I'm going to do that there. And then I think that's it. So I think if I put this back together, 2024, let's just make sure I have all of this right. Okay, so that's the cover. That's the page there. And then I'm going to get these plastics here as well as the book. And then let's just make sure I go through this again and have everything that I want to put in there. Let's see, January. So here's the index, highlights, the 2-page month spread, all of the weeks, and then there is my monthly cleaning. There's a line page at the end, and then my monthly cleaning, and then I've got February, March, April, May, June. I just want to double check myself. This is June 2023. July, because like I said, took apart 2 books and I'm combining, so July of 2023. July, let's see, August. I've got my cleaning page here. Let me see, did I check and make sure my cleaning page is there? Yeah. And then where are we at? September 2023, my cleaning page. October, making sure I have the right year, not 2024, my cleaning page. November, and then cleaning page, yeah. And then December, and make sure, yep, 2023, and then the cleaning page, and then the notes. I wanted to do 5 of the dot grid. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then 5 of the lined. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I want this little file folder pocket here. And then this page, the little vinyl protector. Sorry, that was a stray hair. And then the back cover. And then the reason why I'm not doing this cover is because what I'll do is I'll just snap that in. And it's one less thing that I have to coil around. So I have a bunch of leftover dot grid paper and lined paper, so that's cool. I'll just keep saving that. All right, so now what I'm going to do is let me get the papers all lined up really nicely again. Now that I've kind of torn through them, making sure I had everything right. Let's see. You can kind of see the light through the holes there, just to kind of make sure I got everything lined up. And since I'm combining pages from one book to another book, I'm kind of want to make sure I get all that looking good. Sorry for the slamming, but that's kind of what you got to do to get everything lined up. And then I'm going to put this here on top, get that lined up, and then the back, all of the back pieces lined up. Alrighty. This gets a little tricky because this vinyl is, the hardcover is bigger than the paper, so you kind of got to line it up right. But since it's very clingy, it kind of clings to the pages. So then what you do is you take your coil. I'm going to take this end. I start at the top and then I spin this way, friends. So I'm going to get a couple of clamps to put on here. Okay, I have a piece of scratch paper that I'm just going to fold over the book here just so that the plastic doesn't get scratched so much by these clamps. But I have one of these big clips here. I keep calling it a clamp. And I'm going to kind of clip it together here. And just sort of, just to kind of hold it together for me. Okay, let me see if I have this in good. This coiled through. I can see the top of the coil there. See the coil coming through? Once you get it started, it rolls pretty good. Just getting caught a little bit on that one little lip. There we go. Okay, so we'll do this. And you just kind of work it and take your time. That's why I kind of do it off camera too, because it does take a little bit of time. There we go. And it's just a little bit of back and forth and back and forth. All right, so now you see how I've got it started and just kind of rolling with it. And I'll do the rest of this off camera so you don't have to watch the painstaking process. But see, friends, it's not that bad. You can do it. I had a couple of friends mention like, oh God, I could never do that. And it's like, well, if I can, anyone can. Seriously, like this is not something I'm typically good at doing. I mean, I'm a little bit craftsy and DIY-ish, but not super. So you get the gist. So again, it's just a flipping back and forth and guiding it through. And then when we're done, we'll snap that cover back on. Alrighty, let me go ahead and finish this. Alrighty, friends. So I've got this all the way in. Let's take this clamp off. And then right here where we had bent it straight, we're going to bend it right back in. So I'm going to take these pliers and do that same thing. Just bend it back in there. So there's that. And then here we go. Here's my book. I've got the clear plastic cover. I'm going to go ahead and I'll just put this one on for now. I told you I have my, I have a winter cover that says there's no place like home. It's from last year. I was just planning on using it again because it's cute. It's got the scene of like a little house with a chimney full of smoke coming out of it. This is painting. I'm not good at this, friends, putting these, like getting all these little tabs inside the coil here, but there we go. Okay, so there's that. We've got my name page. We've got my 2023, the first holiday of 2024, special dates, ideas, plans, and goals. Here I'll do my vision board, and then we go right into January every month. I'm just double checking myself. December, we've got notes, and I did a couple of dot grid pages, a couple of lined pages. I stopped midway when I was doing the coil. I was like, did I get these pockets right? I've got the 2 pocket little folder here, and then I got the top edge of my little vinyl here. This is where I like to keep my stickers for the week, each kit, and then it's got my little Erin Condren pen loop there, and then let's just go ahead and plop on the back cover. Okay, there's the back cover, and then the back plastic cover. So there it is. There's my book. What's funny is, like I was telling you, the reason why I maxed it out so much is because this is this year's current book. Now, mind you, I do have stuff in the back folder here, but if you take a look at it, I'm going to hold this up, you can see how much it grows. So I feel like this coil might even be, it feels like this coil might even be a little bigger than this one, but you can see here's how much my book has grown. This is 2022, and this is where I'm starting off from with 2023. So it almost like, does it double in size? Not quite doubles, but anyway, so that's why I try to max it out as much as I can. This is gonna get, there we go, reshape that a little bit. But yeah, so that's it. We've built my book for 2023. I'm excited. Yay. Okay, so I will start with all of my normal monthly Plan With Me videos. I will also do a vision board video. And what I think maybe I'll do with the vision board, if it's not taking too long, is maybe I'll do this page as well. I do like to, I don't know, I like to play with stickers, friends. I like to pretty up any page I possibly can. So that's it. I hope that this encourages you that if the planner is not the right fit for you and you need to move things around or you want to add things in to make it right for you, I hope this encourages you. You can do it. You can uncoil a book and recoil it. Alrighty, friends, that's it for this video. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up and hit subscribe so you can catch future content on my channel. Thanks for watching. Take care. Bye-bye.